Hello everyone, this is AmberAnkNA here. Welcome to my channel. Well, I play a variety of games and do narrations for fanfics. I'm really hoping you enjoy my content. If you do, make sure to comment below, leave a like, and subscribe with the notifications on. Right, so next time, this is AmberAnkNA. Welcome to my channel. So, hi. The only link left. Chapter 12. Grits. Time slowed to a crawl as the universe completely stopped, allowing the girls the space they needed to fully envelop themselves around another. It felt like Dust had discovered a deep secret only seeing pulled sailed, and it was magical and unearthly. At the same time, the emotions surrounding their experience felt phenomenal and raw, animalistic and cold. They cinematically belonged to the world, and the planet wasn't enough to contain their love. It was theirs, and completely owned them, owned only by them. It was perfect. Something during their onslaught kisses, they both changed once, and tracing a playful giggle from the brunette to Dust's left. It didn't matter. Even that felt light in a humorously kind of way. In the game of selflessness and generosity, give and take, the girls' lips twisted and swept around in tiny circles, zigzags and curls. They took in each other's breaths and moved together as one, becoming some unassigned creature designed specifically for each other. Suddenly, Dust remembered why she was up so early in the first place. She abruptly moved away, which triggered a displeased grunt from Paul. "Miss Dragonfly, where do you think you're going? We're not finished here." Thackeray's voice teetered between disappointment and impish fun. Dust swung her legs off the side of the bed and stood to her feet. She leaned back down and successfully pecked Paul on the lips one more time. "I need to tell you something important, Paul. It's a little mind-blowing, to say the least. You're gonna think I'm batshit crazy, but I'm not. I swear." The setting girl fidgeted with the bottom hem of her shirt as she looked downward into the big, searching eyes of her companion. Paul moved up from her spot and sat on the edge of the bed. She wrapped her arms around Dust's torso and pulled her in towards her face. She removed the bronze-nosed hands, rising her shirt and pushing her lips towards the girl's stomach, just below the belly button. The sensation sent delightful, tickling trails through Dust's body that made her smile and giggle. She didn't know if she should fully laugh or just enjoy what was happening. Paul kissed the area several times before lifting herself back up, making eye contact with her friend. Is this something I should worry about? She had an eyebrow cocked about an inch higher than the other, waiting for a response. This triggers her to think about her next words. Despite feeling connected at a deep and unexplainable level, the biker worried about scaring Paul away. Although, even if the brunette had reservations after learning what Dust was planning, the time traveler had no choice in the matter. She would still bring Paul with her, so she would be safe, even if it was against her will. So, the red streak bond begun as he received her jacket and took a seat on the bed as well. I have something inside me that lets me do things. She released an eerie exhale as the weight of her secret was beginning to lessen. Do things? Dust smiled again and slowly nodded. Yeah, but I wish it was simple to explain. It's more complicated. A concerning look shone on Paul's face, and she stood closer to her friend. Des, why do I get the feeling you're about to say something fucked up? She placed her hands inside the biker's open palms, which were gently closed into a cuddled fist. Well, because it is a little fucked up. I mean, Des hesitated. I've been this way my whole life. It's like a condition you have or something. It's more like a power. You mean the power to make me fall for you? Yeah, I know, silly lady. The smile shook her head. No, it's more like the power of time travel. She bit down on her bottom lip as she awaited for a response. Enormous energy trickled through her as she didn't receive most of a reaction immediately. A few quiet seconds passed, and this could almost hear the gears in Paul's mind turning. She was processing the newly provided information, trying to make sense of what she was just told. Feeling the pressure of the silence, Des is hyperly burdened. My mom first received the power from the Washer and had to decide either to sacrifice the town or my other mom. The love book time, creating a multiverse. Anyway, one of my moms could rewind while the other could fast forward. They created me, and I could do both. In a way, the friend Rachel became the Washer. She can see possibilities and sit. Together, we all had to restore the shattered pieces into the Prime Universe. Now the group of religious Jorlocks wants me dead. I have to go to Rachel's realm, and you have to go with me. If not, the Jorlocks will come here, and you'll be in danger. If Paul was a little confused prior to just showing over her cards, she really seemed overly bewildered now. The look Des dreaded was materializing on the brunette's face, and she grimaced as she watched the emotion of disbelief wash over her friend. Paul pulled her hands from Des's and stood to her feet, walking to the other side of the room. Her back was facing the bed while she seemed to be staring at a wall. Abruptly, she twisted around with her hands on her hips. Fuck you, Des! Her eyebrows were lowered and her features shot inward in a sob. God, I know what's going on here. You still know what's happening between us. You came up with some bullshit to try and push me away. Well, fuck that, Destiny Caulfield. Boys, you can't just... Before she could finish, Des stepped in and pushed her backwards. It wasn't enough to fake pain, but it was sudden and stiff, causing a grunt from the girl when her back hit the wall. Des pushed her mouth against Paul's, and the pair enjoyed an intense moment. The charm soppily pulsated and wiggled inside one another's mouths. Searching for a closeness that seemed to be at the back of the other's throat. Both were confused, but it didn't matter. The passion they shared made all other things seem minor by comparison. In the past, If Jess didn't know what to do, she would sit down and remain quiet. Since reconnecting with Paul, it seemed her go-to move was a kiss. It might not have been the wisest thing to do, but there's no denying that it worked. Finally, Paul elbowed her girlfriend off and stood there blankly staring. Okay, listen, Paul. Everything I just said is true. I know you don't believe me or understand yet, but I need to ask you a question. Fine. Laughed Huff, tossing her hands dramatically in the air. Let's hear it. This is going to be good. Do you trust me? The tall girl entreated. Paul shook her head and looked toward the ceiling with her hands again, lying on her hips. Look at me, Des demanded, but not harshly. Please! Paul slowly lowered her gaze, landing on and lasting onto Des's eyes. They held her still briefly before Des spoke. Do you trust me? She asked again. The blonde felt the need to appear confident, but on the inside, a desperate panic threatened to storm its way out. The athlete lowered her eyes, and Des noticed the corners of the girl's lips beginning to delightfully curl. Okay, fine. I trust you. Yeah, of course I trust you, Dragonfly. Then let me hug you. What? A puzzled look started the painter's features. We have to test when I use my power, or you won't be able to come with me. Wait. Say I do believe that you can time travel or whatever. Are you saying we're leaving right now? Like, now? Yep. We gotta go, Paul. You said you trust me. Paul rolled her shoulders up and shrugged. Okay. She wrapped her arms around the biker. It's not gonna be very comfortable. Just hang on and don't let go. Seems to me like your life depends on it. Paul nodded and complied. Des closed her eyes, allowing the liquid-like tinkle of time to flood through her. While holding on to her new favorite person, she could feel the same energy filling the brunette's body. The pillow's entire essence permeated with a particular radiance. A moment later, they vanished. Frustrated by recent failure, Esther tugged on a strand of her long black hair. Her face glowed in the dim room from the widow's side, reflecting from the underbelly of the machine. She soft alone in the cave-like area beneath the truss. Mentally, a scurry between self-loathing and an obvious duty. The jaw-like leader was irate when she returned. Her unsuccessful attempt to dull the abomination system by holding the girl's mother's hostage was disappointing. She felt like she was on the brink of fulfilling her purpose and clearing her father's deprivation from memory. Her pulse was forceful and unkind, which made the girl sick thinking about what she had become. The women she bound and hurt seemed like good people, with good hearts. But as she was taught, the only thing that mattered was prohibiting the fulfillment of the prophecy, destroying the one that would bring death to the world. Father Isaac consulted Esther when she returned. He told her not to worry, since they still have the machine and one handheld device remaining. He hugged her as he had when she was a little girl, and she allowed it. Typically, the young leader would reject her emotions, pushing away any demonstration of empathy. However, she was tired, and she really needed to feel cared about in that moment. The old man was like family, having watched her grown up and been around her since as far back as Esther could remember. After the hug, the elders sat next to the young lady, leaving a few answers between them. We were groups, sister. Do not waste your energy and regret. Tell me what happened. I'm sorry to ask. It'd be helpful to know as we move forward. No, it's fine. She sailed the ceiling of the oil machine, alternating between them while she spoke. How were we supposed to know Destiny's moms were cursed with time powers too? We shouldn't use its earthly name. The balding old man advised, persevering the creature might weaken our endeavor. Dad never mentioned a mass or Chloe. He suspected the parents were at the hospital that day, but that was it. Nothing in his writings even alluded to them. He always said abomination this and abomination that. Not one word about others with powers. They were never on his radar at all. We only as wise as the information we hold. If your dad didn't mention it, he didn't know it. Father Isaac bobbed his head up and down after speaking. Esther gazed into his eyes and nodded. He seemed more finicky than usual, but she chalked it up to tumors from old age. You're right, Father. We will regroup. I have 2 men at their parents' house. If any of them return, so will we. In the meantime, I need to rest. Esther, the man began, before you sleep, how did they sleep? On the phone, you said the abomination had to return and the machine kept their powers restrained. What happened? The girl sighed as she pushed up to her stand. I wish I knew. Obviously, the machine wasn't calibrated for the moms. I just thought, never mind. She turned her back to the man and started towards the stairs that led to the main part of the church. Please, Esther. Esther stopped. Please, sister. Esther stopped and slowly turned back around. She looked defeated with dark circles around her heavy eyes. I thought they were pushovers. Destiny is the abomination. Dad failed to destroy. If he hadn't messed in her moms, I'm sure they wouldn't have the strength she had. It does like another slice of failure pie. The more I come to understand about that man, the more I realize he wasn't the hero I used to look up to. He was weak and warm. The girl shrugged and began to pivot it away. Almost on cue, the machine suddenly lit up and buzzed. Esther ran over and grabbed the task indicator displayed. It's a university address. Oh, I didn't expect her to be naive enough to travel again. Figured she'd stay low for at least. The elder trailed off when his eyes landed on Esther's outstretched palm, holding position indicating her wishes for him to stop. There's no time to lose. Let's go. She grabbed the second handheld device in a small bag. Unzipping, she looked inside to confirm its contents. So, you're taking the gun? The old man asked, a displeased edge to his voice. This time, it's over. Father Isaac, I will finish this, one way or another. Max and Chloe had been on the road for nearly an hour, heading in the direction they really tried to get far away from the captors. The married couple's fingers were purposely intertwined on the center console as they mostly sat silent. Max kept one hand on the wheel while Chloe continued to wield the wheel buttons and slices on hers and her wife's wrists. They were bound tightly for hours, and she could still feel the restraints cutting into her flesh. Are you sure you should be driving, dude? Chloe asked for a third time. She continued to check on her favorite person, as resentment was building towards the goal that caused mass pain. Your head looks pretty bad. She paused and ground her teeth. I'm still gonna fucking kill that bitch. She squeezed Master's hand and pressed the dash a few inches for the glove component last. Jeez, Quill. Don't make the airbags pop out. Just take it easy. The driver placed her now free hand beside the other on the steering wheel. Damn it! I hate when you're hurt. It's my job to make sure bad shit doesn't happen to you. The feeling of letting her photographer down and breaking the personal vows he made to herself filled her heart with filthy anger. Babe, I'm good. I think it's probably looks worse than it is. At least the bleeding stopped. Max reached up and touched the spot where she was hit. A circle of bruising had formed around the impact wound, and she winced from a male gaze of her own fingers. I don't know, Max. You're fucking knocked unconscious. I swear to God, if I ever see her again, she would regret even looking at you, Mom. Fuck! I gotta admit, it's cute seeing you so protective of me. But, for reals, it's fine. I'm fine. I mean, it does hurt a little. This feels like a cut on the skin. Though, I survived. Chloe pulled on out her phone and noticed the time. The screen read 7:45, and she could tell it was still early by the morning glow of the sun. I'm calling Des. She better be somewhere safe. The calls went directly to voicemail several times before Chloe gave up. No luck? The brunette asked. Nope. Last time I remember her letting it go straight to voicemail was even in this damn reality. You don't think she... The pastor trailed off, realizing the series of events that had taken place. Almost as if their minds were linked, Matt spoke Chloe's own thoughts aloud. Damn, babe. Des tells us Rachel came to see her. We hold hostage by a group that wants Des dead. Now we can't even release our daughter? Do you think she decided to travel? I know she hadn't done it in a while. But something may have happened, forcing her hand. Yeah, love. The Bond confirmed. That's exactly what I think she did. I can't really put my finger on it, but I just know she's not around here anymore. Shit. Maybe that's a good thing. She's not in this reality anymore. Any longer. So she's safe. That's great. Master's words sounded more like a plea than that of astral hopelessness. Chloe's stomach rumbled loudly, and she realized they haven't eaten in hours. The grumbling caused the driver to softly giggle, which in turn made the odor of the two smile. She thought to herself that hearing Master's laughter was one of her favorite things in the world. Seeing a male spark of joy from her partner meant everything to her. I'm hungry too, Quill. Maybe we should stop for a bite. We can do drive-thru if we need to keep moving. Nah. Let's sit down and eat. Take our time. I doubt those religious assholes would follow us this far out. We're not the asshole chocolate, love. Chloe lifted her phone and searched for a place to eat. Oh! About a mile from here, there's a diner that looks pretty good. Definitely not on 2 wheels level, but it do. Just keep heading straight. Can't miss it. That sounds yummy, babe. I could definitely get my grub on. An omelet or maybe some waffles right about now sounds perfect. Yep, we are definitely stopping to eat. I could devour an entire all-star right about now. Max laughed again. I haven't thought about Waffle House since we were in Atlanta at the High Museum of Art. Still wish we would have gotten high at the high. Get it? Chloe lifted her eyebrows, waiting for the punchline to land. Yeah, that would have been funny, but remember, you made a bet with me that you could eat the whole meal. Until I saw you do it, I didn't believe there was any chance in hell you could. What okay when an all-star again? It was ass load. It was an ass load. Hell. Yep. One giant chocolate chip waffle, hash browns, 2 eggs, 2 slices of bacon, 2 pieces of toast, and a side of grits. And I killed it. It was last bite. Booyah! Yeah, you did. Guess that's why they call it the All-Star. You have to be a legend to finish it. The lovers sealed a laugh as Chloe gripped Master's hand again. They pulled in the driner's parking lot into a space near the entrance. After the car was stopped, Chloe reached over and grabbed her wife's shirt above her breasts. She pulled her towards herself and pushed in for a quick yet deep kiss. Looking back, Chloe suddenly had a memory from a distant version of herself. Mass! I just remembered something. Damn! Babe, what is it? I remember the really interesting reality we experienced. She looked around and blinked several times. Amazeballs, dude! Let me ask you a question. Do you remember a band called the High Seas? Hi everyone. This is AmberAnkNA again. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Because, I really did enjoy making it. But, so I hope you enjoyed it. Comment, like, and subscribe with the notifications on down below. Till next time, bye!